administrator of Nimba County, is already here with us. He has informed me that the number of people been visiting the office of recent is huge. So the load has been so heavy for him of recent, because we read the communication here talking about the exploration of all land deeds and everything like that. So it's been giving some low of recent, but that is good. So he is here. We've actually invited him. Some of the things that are not clear, our people have to know. What are the processes? What actually is he talking about? We'll read a letter from the Liberian student leader in East Africa later on, but let us take this break. When we'll come back, quickly we'll join ACP Lamin Mendy. But first of all, let me welcome a colleague who has been doing some setup for us. Welcome, Emmanuel.
Good morning, Raily. Good morning to our many valued listeners across Nimba County.
It's good to be here this morning,
our
brother.
listeners in the Republic of Guinea, our listeners in Bon County, in the Yame region. Good morning to all of you, those of you following us on the social media page. Thanks for joining us this morning and every morning. And good morning to the religious community, our students, our teachers, and the rest of you, our listeners. It's great to be here this morning.
That's great. How was the night spent?
Well, it was great, and we give God the praise.
Okay.
We went to bed, and again this morning we woke up energetic, and we are here to serve our people. So we are grateful to God for the gift of life.
Seriously, my brother, something that you can buy.
Yeah.
No amount of money can buy life. So we are always grateful to God. Let me say good morning to you, Reverend Augustine Toyen, and your family there, Mother Emilia Toyen. Bishop, good morning to you, and thank God for your life. The last time you survived from a terrible incident there in the community. And that's the principal of Ganta YMCA. Good morning to you, our dear friend and brother. I saw the undefined Methodist yesterday, Mr. Alan Zumaway. Yeah, he and Triple Z, they were together as I was there, Zwagley. Good morning. What is trending from your end before we speak with ACP Lami Mendy?
I think that's a great news that you spoke of for our police here in Nimba. And also, this traffic light, I have thought that the traffic commander of Nimba, or the detail commander here in Ganta, would have taken time to create some publicity or educate the public about the usage, because it is kind of challenging thing really for many of our cyclists, even all of us, because this is a strange thing. We have not been used to it. Unlike you are,
especially our cyclists from the bushes.
Yeah, you are in Monrovia.
When they get to that intersection, they get confused.
Yeah, you are on taxi, and the taxi driver is monitoring those things. Yeah. But I think it's a good thing for that's a great development for our city.
Yes.
But we also believe that they will have the requisite education they need to come, and that's why I always say the community radio station is here for you people. So when the kind of initiatives are taking place, you come and inform the public about the usage, so that people cannot just be ignorantly behaving in a way that they think is better for them, and that could also harm other people. So we are extending that open invitation to the traffic division of Nimba, particularly here in Ganta, and the city corporation, so that they provide sufficient education. It could be one or two occasions to inform the motorists about the usage of the traffic light. Because I learned from the lawmaker that there are some more coming.
Yes.
So
the first one is intended at least for people to learn on it.
Yes. So that could be a pilot project.
Yeah, to learn with the red light, the green light. You know what all these lights are for. So, and I think gradually we are getting used to it.
The last time we spoke about the street parking, I want to appreciate the Lord Mayor. Over 2 weeks now, that have been effective.
Yes,
no more. So we always observing the process.
No more parking
in this country when people talk things.
Even though the drivers are annoyed.
How long will they talk it? How long this?
Yeah.
So after now we'll go back. Yeah. The day you start going by, we'll
the drivers are extremely annoyed.
When you start going by, you'll talk it. Then I love me, you're putting problem for it.
So I didn't even know what he was talking about. So I said, what is it? He said, but you know that I want to hustle your put your mouth on over there. I said, what are you talking about? He said, the place we used to park our car to low on the street there. I said, but your own hustle should not be detrimental to the other people's survivability. So you've been in the street there, but do you know how much accidents you caused because you were parking and loading on the street? So then he said to me, how long for 6 years to finish? 6 years will soon finish.
6 years feeling, but Voice of Gompa is still here.
So I said, but I don't work for 6 years.
Uh-huh.
I've been here.
So we are not the one who in 6 year position.
I said, and I'm working for anybody. I work for the public, for the general public. So whether Waka there, Joe we are there, whoever is there, Kumis come, Musa Belede comes there.
So are you telling the people that you want lawless president?
Yeah, so you're telling me how long?
Yeah, so
that's the finish. So I said, okay.
That's the kind of person he portrays himself to be. You want somebody who is lawless, who doesn't care about anything to come lead a country, and that won't happen because if you do things that will put the public on a harm way, we will always speak about it. The loading of cars in the street cause a lot of danger for people.
Yeah.
Parents who come on the road looking for something for their children, and sometimes motorbike hit them, so they have to take maybe 2-3 weeks spending treating themselves. What become of their children? What become of their family? Just because yes, we are working.
Well, I actually want to be thankful to the city corporation. They have effectuated everything over there, Emmanuel. You don't see anybody parking the street anymore. They've been giving tickets to violators. So, Lord Mayor, you and your team and the leadership of the Liberia National Police, Ganta Detail, want to say thank you so much for removing drivers from the street who were loading. Thank you so much. We are grateful to you. Yes, I think that was very great. I think we need to read the announcement again, the land administrator announcement, because that is the reason why he is here. Mr. Eli Bianga, the land administrator of Nemba County. This announcement has caused serious concern by members of the public. But let's speak with Lamin Mendy first, and then we'll read the announcement before going to Mr. Bianga. ACP Lamin Mendy, good morning to you, Chief.
Good morning,
The
Raily and Emmanuel.
Ugandan trained police officer.
Good morning, CEO Mighty Nimba.
The higher mountain, CEO Mountain.
Yes, good morning, my brother.
I don't know, is it Monimba or Monjiriwleton or Monbele? Which one is mountain? Yeah, all the guys got a name. I call a guy from Lufa.
That the bigger mountain, Tuaro.
Osio Forest. Then Ponga as well. Oh, I really love your title. But it's good that you are on the land this morning. ACP Lamin Mendy. He is currently the youngest general police commander across Liberia. It's our pleasure. This morning, we are getting this news that the administration of the Liberia National Police has made available 3 brand new specialized motorbikes for Ganta. That's not Ganta, but Nimba County Police Detachment. Tell us more about this great news coming up for us.
Yes, so thank you very much, really. As you have been aware, a few weeks ago, the Liberian government, through the Liberian National Police, received a donation from Chinese government of over 90 specialized motorbike was given to LMP, and so they began distribution a few days ago.
Okay.
And so yesterday we were able to receive 3 motorbikes. 3 of those specialized motorbikes was given to the County Police Detachment. And so we want to be very grateful to LMP administration for said donation.
Okay.
And so we arrived last night with 2 motorbikes in Nimba, and this morning we will start to do the distribution.
Are they in Ganta?
Yes, currently they are in Ganta.
Are the police detail here?
Yes.
Because we want to see them after the show. We want to see them.
Yes, sure. They will be made available for you to see them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Even though we have been demanding for cars and motorbikes for the police, but I think this one is also a great news for our people. Tell us, Ganta is a hugely populated place. How many remaining here?
Yes, so Ganta will be receiving 1 motorbike, but then we also have a strategy where the chief of traffic for the county is based in Nimba, and most of his work is done in Nimba.
In Ganta?
In Ganta, rather, in order to help
Okay.
enforce the traffic congestion in Nimba, in Ganta. So we also giving him one. So Ganta will be like benefiting for almost, from almost two of the motorbikes.
Okay.
And one will be given to the chief of operation for the county because he's the one that can respond to every situation at all time. So say we only have one vehicle which is being used by the administration, which is me. So the motorbike will be given. But really, let me tell you, motorbike is not a problem for Nema County because in some time ago, the one big girl gave motorbike to Tabeta. Musa Zambelete have given some motorbikes to Saktepi and Bang. And have made donation of motorbike to Camp police station.
Yes, and Ernest Mercy as well.
Yeah, so Honorable Kotokweko also donated motorbike to police in Buto.
Okay.
So motorbike is not a problem in Lima. Kata have motorbike in Tapa, so we adding one to it. There will be two plus the one the traffic commander will be using.
Okay.
And so we are hoping that earlier this year, from what we gathering, maybe by March, we are hoping to receive additional vehicle into the county.
Okay, that's good. Gas in the back, whose responsibility? Oh, why the other question causing laughter?
So yes, we are responsible ourselves.
Okay.
Like I said, I am responsible because the vehicle I'm using, the administration is providing gasoline every month, about 50 gallons of gas.
Okay.
So we will be looking into that to be assisting the motorcycle also.
Okay.
In the gasoline that has been allocated for the county for the vehicle.
Okay, that's great. Emmanuel, ACP Lamin Mendy.
Well, good morning, ACP, and that's a great news for us as a county. In time past, we have been speaking of mobility for the police, and thank God that the leadership of the Liberia National Police is looking to the direction you're talking about. A few months from now, there might be a vehicle coming in the county. So the last time you held a meeting with the motorcyclists, and the first meeting was not fruitful. You spoke of having the second one. How far are we with that?
The second meeting did not hold true because the fault was not for them. As you may be aware, the second meeting coincided with the Liberia Infrastructure Conference.
Okay.
Where we were very busy. All of the stakeholders were here in Lima. So we did not hold our meeting with the cyclists at that time. And also it was followed by the death of our sister there and also one of our officers, the Uflumo area as well. So as all of these meetings have subsided, we will rearrange to have the meeting, given our program, the launch of our community policing program that was supposed to be held on the 23rd was also postponed due to the senior activities. So yes, we have begun planning again to see how we can kickstart all of those activities.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, ACP Lamin Mendy, thank you so much for this great news. And also, we want to thank you for clearing the main streets. We don't see cars, especially commercial taxis, because your name was linked to it. You and the mayor. Like eating spot. So thank God I will spot our eating spot. Okay, Chief. And we
Voice of Gompa family for the continued collaboration with the police in amplifying our job and also amplify some of the needs that we need as the police to do our work. I'm really, really grateful.
And we hope that my colleague was talking about a traffic light that is being installed on the main street by the city corporation. We hope that the traffic division of the Liberia National Police, Ganta DTO, can sometimes come here to create some awareness about the usage of the light and traffic issue and everything like that, so that they can go on the main street to be drawing diagram whenever accident occurs.
Yeah, that is necessary. For this morning, we just come to another.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you, ACP Lamin Mendy, Nimba County General Police Commander, right there, announcing the availability of 3 brand new specialized motorbikes for Nimba County Police. It is those heavy motorbikes that we are talking about, almost like taxi. And so thanks to the leadership of the Liberia National Police, headed by Colonel Gregory Coleman, and then congratulations to the Nimba Police Detachment, especially our Ganta Police Detail. They will be benefiting almost 2 because the Chief of Traffic of the county resides in Ganta. So he does most of it works in Ganta. So Ganta will be having almost like two of the bags. But the bags are here at the Ganta Police Station, and we'll go there right after the show to see the bags for ourselves. Welcome back, Emmanuel.
Thank you, and let me say thanks to the leadership of the Liberia National Police, the government of Liberia, and the partner, the Chinese government, for the donation, and that also helped one way or the other to ease the transportation difficulties our police face across the country.
Yeah.
And also optimistic, the ACP spoke on, maybe a couple of months from now, the leadership of the police will be thinking about donation of vehicles and other things. I think it will help the movement of the security. It will the joint security, because the LDA has a not motorbike, but
Yeah, pickup.
pickup.
And two
I
two
know,
brand new motorbikes
yeah,
given by the business community.
I know some of the security sector, when they are also going for the operation, they also use the vehicle that LDA has.
Okay.
So if police may have some, maybe a couple of months from now, it will help ease the transportation burdens that they face in terms of the discharge of their duties and things. So that's a great news for our people. Yes, we are getting somewhere, and by the grace of God.
Thank you so much. And so, like we've been announcing, we have Mr. Eddie Bianga. Mr. Bianga is the land administrator of Nimba County. What brought him here? Let me read it for you. This is what has brought Mr. Eddie Bianga, because he has raised a lot of concerns by members of the public, especially owners of land. Republic of Liberia, Liberia Land Authority, Seneca City, Nimba County. The Liberia Land Authority Nimba office informs all citizens of Nimba County that as of February 2, 2026, no old deed that has not been probated and registered will be accepted in the system for registration. The government, through the LLA, has introduced new deed forms that will be in effect in February 2026. Notwithstanding, anyone in possession of deed that is yet to be probated should proceed to Seneca for probation and registration, as deadline for sale exercise is set for this Saturday, the 30th of January 2026. All estate administrators and land sellers are advised to come to the LLA in Seneca office with updated letters of administration, inventory reports, and copies of their deed for authentication. We are committed to ensuring land rights for all Liberians. Thanks for your usual cooperation. Mr. Eddie K. Bianga Sr., Land Administrator, Nimba County. So this is the communication that has brought Mr. Eli Bianga here this morning. We will now go straight to him. Please wear the headphone, Mr. Bianga. Yes, the headphone. If you are listening to us on the other one, I don't know. So Mr. Bianga is here with us for the next 45 minutes. And let me inform you that this edition of the show, with the appearance of Mr. Bianga, is then simulcast on our sister radio station, Radio Nimba in Seneca. Let me now welcome our guest, Mr. Bianga. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Raily.
Yes.
Good morning to our listening audience.
Welcome to our studio. Happy New Year. I think this is the first time coming here in this year.
Yeah, right, you're right. Yeah, since 2026, it is my first appearance.
That's great. How's everything? How's the family?
Doing well. everything's well.
Okay. Please address the other mic to you. No, this one.
This
Yeah.
one?
No, don't put it by the stand.
Oh,
Yes. Drag it to you. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Welcome again to our studio.
Thank you.
Okay. How is the job?
We
Is it hectic for you or it's smooth or what? What's your perfect description for the kind of work you're doing?
um
Yes, that's great.
we enjoy doing it, and it's of course challenging,
Okay.
but the environment is okay.
Yes. So Nema is a big county. What does it mean for you as a young man serving as a land administrator? That position used to be for old people, even though that title was different, right? I think it used to be land commissioner.
Yeah, right.
Yes. What does it mean for you? Are you? How many of you in Nimba County?
We are like 6 employees,
Okay.
and with a total manpower like 10,
Okay.
inclusive of our volunteer staff.
Okay.
So we are doing well, even though we need more manpower to be in the county. As like you said, the county is large. A lot of land activities now taking place almost everywhere in our districts and at the different cities. So there's a need to have at least 20 persons to be in the county and to administer our land activities in the county.
Have you made a request to your bosses?
We have made our request, talk verbal and written communication, and the rest of it. But they have promised that everything will work well when the budgetary thing have been the reasons for government telling us let's wait and see what will happen and the rest of it. But we're hoping that this year our people, our number will increase and our activity will be more effective, because we are interested in making our presence visible at the different sub-operational offices across the county. And when we took over, the reason why we have been in Senegal, or previous administrator and actors have only been in Senegal, is because the number of employee or manpower were very less. So to have functioning offices across the county, it require having professional trained staff at the different locations, because when you open the office for land activity, you should have equally that people that should be able to execute those basic legal functions. So,
Okay. For the benefit of the public, what is your main work, your term of reference? What is it?
yeah, so in summary, we administered all lands in the county. So previously, before 2016, after creating the Liberal Land Authority, we have had 2 categories of our land in the country. And in that new law, or the act creating the institutions, gave birth to 2 additional categories of the land. Okay. So
so meaning that currently we have 4 categories of land.
We have 4 categories of land.
So what are they?
And they are public land, private land, government, and customary land.
Okay. Customary land. Okay.
So
what is the difference between public and government?
Yeah, the difference between public and government is that
because in my mind, why it is public belongs to government.
Right. So, and that's a complication. In fact, that question, you are not the only person asking it. So in the past, when the land was in two categories, the public land was administered by the same government. So government land is a land used by government institutions and have title. Okay. For the government agencies in operation.
For example, the city corporation.
Very good. Okay. And the John Wesley PSC High School, even though we don't have the original deed for the institution, but we have those customary instruments that were issued by the people granting this portion of the land for government schools and the rest of it. So all of those different instruments are the one now that we are converting into legal titles. So, and that's it about government land, but the public land does not have title. It's a land that it has no, it's not private. It's not also otherwise owned. So it's
Could that be
administered.
land that are owned by institution for missionary purpose?
No, the land owned by like religious institutions for those purposes that are religious oriented, have to do with it is sometimes private, and if it is government institution, then we give government statutory grant. So the
So
actual
public land is a land that is used for public by government for public use, or
yeah
what?
it
For the
is
benefit of the
it
public.
is for everyone. It's owned by the state,
Okay.
right? It does not have title. There are no private claim over it.
Do we have example of that in England?
A lot of it. Okay, you have land that people are occupying that they do not have deed for,
Okay.
right? So those lands in the past, and survey were done on some of it, and at the time it was president that was signing those instruments. So you will see that our people will have those documents in their hands, and then they say like president didn't sign, and the rest of it. So some of it had no title, no trace of instrument either. So those are the kind of land.
So could that be the example of the city compound? There are people who live almost encroaching on the city.
Yeah, before that place could become the government land, it had been public land, especially lands that are within the municipal control area. Okay, so that don't have the title we're talking about. And in a new land rights, where you have the customary land, the law also inserted portion of that very land for public. So in the law, you have what we call portion of the customary land that have been formalized. That means that they have title to. They say up to 10% of that land will be set aside for public land. So it's also inserted and indicated on the statutory, customary land deed. So that public land, that one is inserted and indicated on that document. So it does not exist separately until you can have it extracted within the customary land, and then to have it separated for government, ministry as well.
Is it also your responsibility to intervene into land dispute cases where you see parties are going at loggerheads? Is it your responsibility to intervene?
Yeah, this is why we say we are responsible to administer all lands. Because
whether private, public,
that get to our customary private area. The customary land is managed by the Community Land Development Management Committee after they have gone through all the necessary steps required or is found within the law. Okay. And they will be administering our portion of the land. And then the private land, what are our activities also there? The private land is managed by the estate administrators. But then some of our problems is that some of the land claim to be private are not private, they are public lands. Yeah. So another thing is that you talk about case or to intervene in dispute resolution. Conflicts that come from land administration or land sale or land transactions is equally investigated by the Liberia Land Authority. Okay. Now, the surveyors that operate or that execute those different survey functions, they are also supervised, administered, or managed by the Liberia Land Authority along with the survey listening board.
Whether private surveyors or
everybody,
or government surveyors.
Yes.
Okay.
So some of the things that happen.
So you qualify them.
Yes.
Before they become professional surveyors.
To execute.
To execute
that survey function. Okay. So now, some of them will be like trained over the years, and then they will go and then be evaluated. If they are successful in their evaluation, they will be issued lesson. And when a lesson is issued, it does not mean you should just jump or you just surveying just anywhere as if to say you won't come from heaven either. Okay. So the best thing you can do is when you're ready to survey, and you even want to survey private estates, The law says our procedure requires you to come for permits.
Okay.
Because the land you are about to survey, we want to satisfy, the instrument that actually the land is privately owned as you claim to have. Because there where the conflict comes in with the understanding of that public land and the issue of private land.
Yeah.
And then the cases and the conflicts are also like introduced on the ground by surveyor based on their performance. If their execution is marked by missteps, you will also have the initiation of conflicts into that identical land. Because mind you, land don't grow. Land, is the kind of resource where your actions is today and you just make mistake, willing it to say that you are 2 feet, or that you are a half lot, or that you are a 1 lot, or that you just be 3. That statement itself is another form of corruption and bad practice within the sector. So that's why it's important that you come, that before the survey is done, that person should be given the permit. Because their explanation or the testimony that they want to go execute survey function, it got to be explained. And if that kind of practice or exercise can be executed in that identical location, then you will be satisfied and given that permit. And it's done by lessing people. If the person is not lessing, he or she should not be surveying.
Okay.
That's some of the problem we face in this place. And now we were just on Radio Nimba this morning and just explaining, and somebody want to talk about the issue of lesson surveyor and people who say the surveyor, and other people will be using the word old surveyor, long time surveyor, or government surveyor. Just forget about all that caption. What is important is this person here is listening. Okay. And the survey function they were executing, whether they were authorized to do it, whether that property has been vetted and that land has been classified and is satisfied by that category that you want to execute that function in. So these things got to be done. In the absence of it, anything you're doing over there is wrongful. You have lesson does not mean you should go and just execute survey function anywhere. Because the land private surveyor should not just go and survey public land. Government surveyor should not just go and survey private land. You should be able to explain what you are about to do, and then we should be able to issue you that permit or authorization based on your evidences provided to our offices for that function.
Okay. Now let's go to, before I go to the midpoint, land issue is very delicate.
Right.
To the extent that if it is not carefully handled, it causes confusion. And sometimes the confusion can be long-lasting. Like you rightly said, land doesn't grow. So when you are dealing with land issue, you have to be very careful. Now you playing this very delicate role. How supported is your office, logistical-wise? Because Nima is a big county.
That has been our major challenge. I mean, the challenges we have in the county are enormous. And the issue of mobility or instrument or, like mobile you talk about to take us to those different places, we are yet to get one. We have been raising that issues in almost all of our reports, and we just hope. We have been promised over the years that you will get car and this one will come and motorbike will come and all of these things. But we are here and we're hoping that tomorrow that have been promised will come.
So no motorbike, no car.
Yeah, for now, no motorbike, no car. We have had one motorbike before, presented to us by UN Women, and that motorcycle is no longer in use. Wow. So yeah, that's a very major challenge for the land.
So then how do you smoothly go around the county to execute your duties?
Yeah. Those are areas where the major challenges are how to do with a persistent land dispute, at the different areas not being effectively, managed.
Because you can't go there
because
on time.
You can't get there in time, okay. And other people call you that they have issues somewhere and you're not able to be there at the time, and then sometimes you will request that the people who have the issue be the one to send transportation before you go there.
And sometimes when you go there, you're human being too.
Yeah,
You gotta be tolerant with them because
so,
they have helped.
I mean, it has been a very serious.
So lack of mobility is leading to the increase in land cases in Limba. Because you, the land administrator, cannot get there in time.
Yeah, right.
Due to lack of mobility.
Yeah, so it's actually one of the reasons why we still have, like, land conflicts coming from some of our community that we already, have had a lot of awareness and things. So yeah, it's one of the major.
Because I've been hearing a corner, so now people accusing you of taking side with some party because they will give you one lot of land, something like that.
I have not been,
especially in Ganta, around the whole community. I've been hearing a lot of things.
Nobody can give me land anywhere in Nimaya that they will go sit down and talk about it. I have said it over and over. I don't want anything free in this country. As long as I live in Nimaya, anybody can call on the radio to say they give me land free. It's not possible. Every land I ever acquire on my own, I pay for it. I either ask you, if you tell me, say the land is 100, and if I don't have that 100, I will tell you, say, please, I get 100, I get $50, and I will beg you for that, and I will get transaction receipt, and I will pay surveyor to execute that function. No surveyor ever went, not in Nimaya, to tell you, say, they ever survey my one lot free. Okay. No, I don't do that.
Mr. Bianga, all wetlands belong to government, right? Is there any exemption or any exception?
Yes.
Because people are building in swamps around here. That's why I'm asking that question.
So this is very key, right? So wetlands issue across the country is a major challenge in the land governance. Wetland is not for sale in basic context, like we have been explaining to people. The reason why we have said it's not for sale is that your activities there sometimes it's not defined. People will tell you, say, okay, I want the other player to be putting potato green or to put pineapple sauce, and then after 1 month, that whole land you're talking about, you will even see story building coming up. So they are making it complicated in a way where the granting of faith have to be, satisfied by more than one government institutions. For example, wetlands management in our county or country, the EPA had to be involved. The Liberian Land Authority is already in the lead. In the area that the property is situated, for example, if it is in the city area, the city government have like engineer or other technicians that have been trained, in sanitation or on those different, things at their own office. They also got to be involved so that the kind of development that you want to do in that land will equally be discussed, and then the public works should be able to satisfy that instrument that you have produced or that pictorial, like maybe plan of the structure to be erected. It has to also be analyzed because the moisture, the wetness of that, the depth of the swamp also will determine the kind of property that suits that identical area to be built. So all of these things have to be, satisfied. But in our own country, you will see that how everybody's doing it because somebody did it yesterday and you saw it, even though you know it wrong, then you still want to do the same thing. We will not grow if we continue to think on the negative yesterday.
Seriously. Emmanuel, a question before we go to the main point.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Benga, for coming to our studio this morning to speak to the people of Limba and Liberia by extension. Couple of months ago, you raised issue about the issue of Burkina Bees in the Babli area. Moving forward from that time you raised the issue, how is it like? Is there any update from there?
Yeah, so I think we have said here, in fact, time without number, that the Burkinabes, their presence stay in the district. Even last night, 11:14 last night, we got another call that people are crossing overnight and coming into the very community.
Who are those people?
The same people,
The Burkinabes?
people referring to as Burkinabe. For me, I call them strange men in the land because there are no record, there are no paper or documentation that have been shown to mean that they are from Burkina Faso or their nationality is Burkina. So what we say here
But
is
have
that,
you been able to interact with any of them in time past?
yeah,
And
we
if you did, what did they tell you? Where did they come from?
some of them come from Ivory Coast.
Okay.
And the unfortunate thing about the whole conversation is that whenever you get to the community, they behave like they don't understand English.
Okay.
So my first visit, my first visit to the community, we have walked like 3 hours, 10 minutes to go to the site or to their villages. I don't know why our people are not understanding this thing. If you say the person came to work for you, that somebody, testimony they provided for us in the town.
The town people.
The town, like in a one town like Batam, somebody will tell you, say, I got people here to come work for me. And that person that came to work for you, you don't have them to your home. Then they go in the center of the forest and build their own settlement. When they build their own settlement, the next thing that you start hearing is that the neighbor community begin to raise alarm that the land we have here, different person now can set it to, like the same way we're talking about Guanbeh. They must see people, that how they can, refer to them. Now, when you go there now with the mindset to say the land you gave to the person here, you have claim here, they will tell you, say that our land going all the way on our side. Now, that side of it we can handle it, because when the land you giving to people enough for you, we can just recommend that the people should leave from that place. That has been some of our advocacy and information we've been sharing with people. But at the end of the day, some of our people, these very people and some other, I don't know, senior citizen will want to tell you, say, you need the people, they're not easy. They came to look for money. Let me tell you something. Something is happening over there that people don't understand, and the people say, who's saying that maybe they can be very deliberate and they know exactly what they want.
And I'm told that they are bearing children by our Liberian sisters.
Oh yes, we have right now, like in my last year report, before I could leave from here in December, I have a report of 7 of newborn babies at the different new settlements of the people that believe to be Burkinabe. Now, our sisters are giving birth to the people, and I've always been referencing the Article 22 of our Constitution that talk about only Liberian citizen, land, except maybe philanthropists or missionary or SYZ. Are these people actually missionary according to them? Why are they going into land transaction and going into lease agreement without being cognizant of the law and the ownership of the land in question? So the rights, the bundles of rights that the law gave to the community people through the customary land is about ownership, and it's not about they making decision to sell the land when they don't even have deed to it. Because anything you're supposed to sell it.
Mr. Bianca, this is a serious concern. The lawmaker of that district, have you informed him? I think Honorable Grigia, right?
Right.
District 6.
This thing we're discussing is not news. We have discussed it with all the lawmakers.
Because since he's a national leader, he can raise it at the legislature, maybe in a session.
We have raised this issue on 2 of our national land conferences. In fact, 3. The first ever national land conference in Liberia was about 4 or 5 years ago in Guanbeh. In that resolution, 2 counties raised that same issue. At the time, it was Guanbeh, Nima that raised the issue when we went to Buchanan. There, that resolution, in the resolution, we could refer to it as the Best Zone Convention resolution. In that resolution, this Burkinabe issue was referenced. And you even check on the net, you will see it. Okay. Now, in that national resolution, it was there as a national security concern. And the national government should have started acting from that moment.
And from that time up to today, we are still discussing
it. From there, we came to Ganta here. Another land conference was scheduled here, I think just last year, right? In that last year, National Land Conference, I'm sorry if I stand to be corrected on the date for Ganta here. In our land conference, this same Burkinabe issue was part of the, discussion point. And it was also resoluted as a national concern. what are we just writing and documenting and we not taking action? Now, another thing happened. We have gone to that place last year with the support of the county administration, the superintendent, so that when the increase of these very people in the forest there were like high, conflicts begin to always be almost everywhere there. There were information or lease agreement and the rest of it. So we said you can't go into lease agreement on a property you don't have title to. So the leasing and the leasehold agreement should have a evidence-based instrument that you will use to go into that agreement. What are they using? Customary land is wrong under the law. So their form of use of the land in that place, we say it was illegal, a contract. In fact, it was at the disadvantage of the law governing customary land. So we also make in our final statement here, like last year, that the people should leave from the forest. And at the time, some of our government agencies were saying we're not supposed to say the people should leave because we don't have the right and all these kind of things. Government institutions, all of us here should be like supportive and make sure that the former use of the land by the people that are not from here, that they not own the land in any form, should not be allowed. So we were soliciting, in fact, we are soliciting the support of our citizens, local government, and all Liberians and Liberians to make sure that they guys leave. When we made that statement, a lot of them left. But then after another statement begin to come, other people going back to the same community there and told the people say, let the people come back, things not easy and this and that. I don't know who are those and how are they making their own awareness. But we will not be tired. We are stay involved. And the only thing that is really causing problem for me right now is that we don't have car to go to that community because right now we're not able to go there now on motorbike because whenever we are in the community, the guys, if they're not satisfied with you at some point, they sometimes put snake and thing on the road and the motorcycle is not able to go through. I have experienced that between Zodru and Gaye Junction around
So that's how terrible they are.
We're talking serious matter here. We're not making story. We're talking about serious things that have happened to my very self. I'm not talking about someone else.
Snake on the road.
That is a very serious matter. And people just smile with it there. And when you are even, so I don't know.
Wow. This is a serious concern. We hope that our leaders are listening and that they can act. Now let's come to this land deed that has raised a lot of concerns by members of the public. You are saying here that on the 30th of this month, those in possession of deed that is yet to be probated should proceed to Seneca for probation and registration. The deadline is the 30th.
So, okay, this is a policy statement, and the Liberian Land Authority and partners and government agencies responsible thought it was that we introduced this new deed form or new instrument to reduce the land conflict, the level of wrongful practices that have been experienced over the years. Really, you will, if somebody can say you're not inside, you don't know. But what we think we know and we have experienced and we want to have it eradicated or reduced in terms of bad practice within the sector, how to do with this, duplications of our OD forms. Right now, there are a lot of bad things happening by our citizens, in the land sector. They go about even sitting in their home and solving and drawing land deed of the land that they don't even know the location. We have had some investigation that people even have documents in their hands, they don't even know their land location. And it will also surprise you to note that some of the deeds, when they really want to do the wrongful thing, you see they prepare the deed because the beneficiary does not also understand the technical interpretation of the instrument. So what they will do is they just draw the thing fine like you in geometry class, and then put all kind of number there and in the name of Barry. And some of you people, I'm sorry to say, people, ordinary citizens don't know it. So they just hold it, and because it's on long paper, they take it to the court. And then they register those instruments. We have seen a lot of it that does not even call for the ground that they said they have surveyed. And these things are done by people. And at the end of the day, you will see our people say, either a government surveyor did it, or an ever since surveyor did it, or whether that ever since surveyor, that general surveyor. The only thing we want to do now is that we want to do what we call geocoding and make sure that all other properties that will be acquired are vetted. We will monitor it, we will check it, we will thoroughly check it before it's registered. And anything that is registered for Raily Guanbeh, that whole instrument, your diagram, your distance, the number of feet that you even have, it will be indicated the moment they put Raily Guanbeh in that thing. So we want to change this thing for the better. We're not also saying that when they will be taking your land because of how people are behaving, then the one account or the one account to an end. So the land is for you. Nothing will happen to the land. It is the documents that we're doing over the land and causing problems is what we want to reduce. Another thing that you will see really in a specific location, I was just sharing something with, I will not call it plain name, but in Liberia here, there's a county and somewhere that the land on document is more than the land on the ground. You will know the real story then later, maybe that you put it generally, you will get it. So how is that possible? People get in one location, you get sometimes you can get 10 or 20 instruments that is saying that they land here, they get it, but they get 20-acre conflicts, but you go survey the land, you get 3 acres.
Wow.
What kind of play is that? And why are we staying like this? So all the things that we want to see how we can manage it.
On the paper you get, for example, 20 acres.
20 acres.
But in reality, on the ground.
On the land like 3 acres. Wow. We got evidences plenty. Now I said someone right around me, but we're not calling now. Yeah, so the thing that people don't understand, we're not nobody going to affect anybody with the land you occupy now. We want to even protect you. That's the thing people, maybe, I don't know, what I'm hoping that the intent for which this instrument was produced will leave its usefulness. I'm very optimistic.
So this dead land that you have shown for those whose documents are not probated, does it require money?
Yeah, if right now you survey your land, you get deed, you don't need to pay anything. That means you get it, you're not going to do any change in it. We're talking about deed forms that are in your hands that is not probated and registered yet.
Okay.
Another thing really you will understand is that maybe some of you can start following it now, they feel it very closely.
Yeah.
Other people are not going to solve it anywhere fast. No if about it. They are not going to solve it anywhere, but they got D for land in their hands. Like kind of D, you came to the court or you went to the court, somebody can say you mango in and you pass. But our document, when you came to register, we try to look for the play and we notify the court that this thing and that day, the court maybe took the document. Or you sometimes managed to take back the document. Or the court took the document, you still went back. You prepare another deed because they have told you that this one year and that's what will be that day, and that's what will be that day. Instead of surveying the land or going to the rightful people or people who have legitimate claim and title over the property to make it straight, you still go back and change the names, but and do the same fraudulent thing and take it in your hand. You passing around, I get deed. Now all of deed there, it can't be registered, it can't be probated, but they still have it. Those kind of deed now, the simple English we changing it. So before, whether that private land, you go and survey in somebody's private estate, you will come to our office, you come and buy that deed fund. That deed fund, they will pay for it. I think it's from 25 to 50 US dollars. And then you buy the deed fund. The survey you did, the surveyor that came and did a survey should be able to produce the different thing you collected from the ground. You know, in another word, your fee sample, your survey report should be able to be clear. But when you put it on that thing there, even when you bring a deed, because we realize that that deed will be soon duplicated. But you go try your law, you can. You will know whether they think we're talking here are from. Then we get tested there. Yeah.
Here is some of the concern that people have.
Okay.
So, for example, some of the big families around here, like the Kezis, the Gawos. So, Emmanuel, the Baka. Okay. Yeah. So, for example, I bought land from the Kezis, about 1 lot from the Kezis, and you are discussing this deed. So, the 1 lot I bought, I should bring my document to Senegal for this exercise you are talking about, or it is the Kezis who will carry their general land. Which one?
Very good.
Yes.
So on our notice, we put the estate administrators should come with a copy of their inventory report or deeds for vetting and authentication. So that tells you that we realize that people who selling the land do not even have the land they're selling now.
Oh, really?
Some of them, yes, some of them. You have some of them that have 100 travel certificates. Some of them even selling the land on travel certificate. Who told you that? It's a violation of our law. You don't do that.
So what document they need to have?
You need to have deed to the land. If the property, even in your father's name, enough for you. So you need to also have letter of administration to answer the question of the property being for the either the parent or the person that you are ministering it for. You understand? So beyond that, when you're ready to sell the land, it should be something to be decided, by the administrators of that estate. And then the administrators now, assuming that you have 100 acres of land that your parent left here, either your father died and the rest of it, to sell it, you got to go and discuss it with the administrator. You'll have a genuine conclusion to say we want to sell 50 acres or 10 acres of our 100 acre land. And then on our court decree of sale, DECREE, on that instrument, the quantity of land to be sold will be indicated on that instrument. And then the letter of administration given you is at the end of it, they put there that instrument to be renewed. You need to submit inventory report to the court to inform them of your activity over the years. None of this thing happening, but we just selling land. We just selling land. Another thing,
this is
not short information so you can know.
Real big wahala.
Yeah. Now another thing is that people get one deed in their possession. Maybe your land is located in Guanbeh.
Yes.
Raily Guanbeh.
Yeah. For
he got a land for
example.
Yeah. So you got 100 acre land in Guanbeh.
Yes.
But Raily is selling land at 3 locations in Ganta. He's selling land. Some deed coming now. The other deed that will come from buy seller, he will not put it there buy seller. Because Raily know that he got 1 acre, 100 acre land in Guanbeh. Why he will do it? The other deal that will be coming from different locations and around your deal, he will just put the Ganta City.
Wow.
Just go now and check 10 deals. You will see 5 or 6 of it will be error. And that thing is deliberate. They're doing it so that we will not know, or the people who are in specific areas, they will not know. So when the moment you say Ganta City now, we will not be thinking say and the land really get in your name.
Yeah.
And you see, how they been cooking up.
This is problematic, and that's the reason why I describe your job as delicate. And it's good that you are a well-trained professional person. You travel a lot of places, you've been trained, and you know what to do, just that you lack the logistical support. So we just hope that your bosses can provide you all the... Because what you're discussing now, if it is not carefully handled, I see a lot of problems in the future.
A serious one.
In the near future, not even far future, but near future.
It worries me that when I sit down,
seriously?
When people behave in the way they can be doing the thing, and so now when I see the... when I look
and some people
problem,
here say, oh, you get problem.
Oh, yeah.
Are you the one causing the problem here? I don't know.
That's a serious,
anyway, Emmanuel,
we can
okay, so let's open the phone lines. And I feel for you. Is that the way your phone can ring?
Oh, okay. So you're looking at it 1 year today.
Yes, got all the phone blinking.
Right now, more than 5 o'clock in the morning, and more than 30 missed call on one of their phone here. So when we finish with the conversation,
how will you return all the
call? Even 2 persons, I will just forget about the rest of the people. Then, I mean, I'm just we just managing it.
I feel for you. Okay, so he's the land administrator of Nima County, Mr. Eli Bianga. He is here this morning providing sensitive information about land possession, the legality of land issue, everything here. And so if you are a property administrator, right? You need to go to Senekole. If your deeds are not probated, you need to go to Senekole beginning now because the deadline is the 30th, according to Mr. Bianga, to go there and update your land documents. Failure on your part, man say, I'm going to sing a demo. So you can now call us on 086 537747. If you have questions for Mr. Eli Bianga, you can call any of these numbers. Don't call Emmanuel's numbers because we are using the phone to go live. 0775 159 333 0770562672. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Welcome. Your name?
I'm Peter Yomi. I'm calling from Royal Community.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much for your program this morning.
Yeah.
And I don't know when this announcement was put up, but it sounds very short to me. However,
The announcement been here ever since, Omen.
what would be the total expenditure to go off property of deed? And number two, if you are not going to deal with a deadline,
Yeah.
does it mean that you have to do new survey to get a new document for property? Please.
Okay. Keep listening. Mr. Bianga will answer your question. 086 537747. Yes, Emmanuel, go ahead.
Good morning. Your name and where have you called from? Let's hear you. All right, you answer you.
Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, you got a call?
No,
Hey,
you can
man.
continue with you.
Morning. Welcome. Your name? Peter George? George Tipe? Welcome. Come on, ask your question. Let me talking about we're not doing nothing. What is your question? Okay, you left it alone.
What you want for us to do?
I'm not saying the mayor here.
Be the people from.
I'm not saying Brown representative. Good morning. Your name? Mr. You are welcome. Whatever the issue is discussing goes across the country, it affects the entire Liberia? Oh, the deadline, okay. Okay, thank you. Keep listening.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Emmanuel, Reverend Thompson.
Reverend, let's hear you.
Reverend Thompson, you me?
Yeah, thank you very much. Touching quickly the issue in the lower part of Nima, there with the Burkina B and gradually, it started even during the NRC time when we were with NRC. So it's very serious, and we hope that the government will do something about that. So even if they will be there, at least there's something being done. Okay, then on the document issue, sometimes we go, those of us looking for one or two places for like maybe church ministry around, the temple will give us the travel certificate. I mean, the youth leader, the women leader, the community people will agree to give us a portion of land. And then we go to the land commissioner to give us survey order, and then the notices are served, and they will have the director's slip. So what do? We carry that director's slip to them so they can transform it.
Okay.
Or how is it like? So I want to hear from him.
Okay, sir. Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning to the land commissioner, Mr. Kelvin. Let me first of Well, I agree to him because somehow we are judging with another.
I mean, no extension at that time. They appeal, one appeal. But the announcement has been here throughout.
The name is where have you come from? Let's hear you.
I want to find out something. If I'm born a man from an individual, and I want to get the deed of the man and the individual is double alike, what will be the procedure?
Oh.
Receive for the document made for the claim.
Okay. Maxins from the office of Honorable Jan Flomo.
Good morning, Break Gompa.
Welcome.
Good morning, thank you for the show. I want to understand. Is he talking to Wida or Habla or Kotola or
Come on, learn.
My man, that's all you can help you.
My man, learn.
Bucket.
Bucket that a serious bucket.
Bucket.
One a small bucket.
Gallon. Money. But this year didn't work. No, lay administrator.
The issue of land deed that we have been waiting for the president to sign each time we go and they tell us that the president is not yet ready to sign public land deed. So I want to know whether they are signing it now. Another thing has to do with the wetland, the soil land.
Yeah.
We have been having the same problem where the county surveyor will survey land and plant the cornerstone in a swamp.
In the swamp. Public land surveyor.
Yeah, public land surveyor. I have that experience with Alicia Alexander.
Biakwe?
Yeah,
No, USS?
County surveyor here. They survey my land, the cornerstone fall in the swamp.
Oh,
So
okay.
I believe that definitely when the county surveyor or the recognized surveyor survey your land and plant the cornerstone in the swamp and give you D and the D is prohibited, definitely that portion of land that was acquired through legal means belong to you.
Okay.
So he had to make that clarity because these have been the issue where people have been making confusion. You see city authority demanding the portion of that land from the people and so forth. So I think
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name?
This is Joshua
Sekawa Guanbeh. Welcome.
Good morning to my friend and
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Welcome. You're going to be sitting out there. You better come to your property. Your question is what?
I want to understand. I think I asked you a question. If I purchase maybe half lot or quarter lot for someone or one lot,
Yeah.
and the person who bought that land for someone, and the person has no deed, or the person that he or she purchased the land for, and the person has food, or yes, told me that yes, the person bought land for me, or the person has not the mother deed. So how do I get my deed? Or I went, I tell somebody, saw the land, and I have the deed.
Land from in the country. All right, Chief. Thank you. You will respond. Good morning.
Good morning, Henry.
Welcome.
Emmanuel. Thank you. And also good morning to Mr. Clement.
Your name?
Preston Pool, training from the bypass.
Preston Pool. Welcome.
Yeah, I have a simple and similar concern to other people. Why if I bought my
But if other people raise a concern that you want to raise, then there is no need. You just listen to the rate. Go ahead.
Yeah, I bought my one lot for somebody, and this person had all a document in type, meaning my estate hospital has all the document intact, does it mean that my habla is not protected? Then another way around, everybody does not have all the document intact. Maybe I have travel surgery and I go and put in my land deed. Does it mean that my land is not also protected?
Okay.
The document.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Let me take my last caller because we have guests outside. The former lawmaker is Wyoming, the engineer we for.
Yes, good morning.
So a week ago, why you didn't start? Why you didn't start a week ago to start running after the press? Of the time. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. They will be announcing the resumption of active activities. But here is what we're discussing this morning. The Liberal Land Authority Nimba office informs all citizens of Nimba County that as of February through the LLA has introduced new deed forms that will be in effect in February 2026. Notwithstanding, anyone in possession of deed that is yet to be probated should proceed to S.Woleh for probation and registration as deadline for said exercise is set for this Saturday, January the 30th, 2026. So that is this coming Saturday. All estate administrators and land sellers are advised to come to the LLA S.Woleh office with updated letters of administration, inventory reports, and copies of their deed for authentication. We are committed to ensuring land rights for all Liberians. Thanks for your usual cooperation. This is what we've been discussing. Mr. Bianga, we have to go respond to the concerns.
So the second to the last clause on our announcement answered 3 persons question.
The second to the last clause?
Yeah.
All
estate administrators should proceed with their deed.
Yeah, all estate administrators and land sellers.
Yeah, people who talking about their grantors have deed, their grantor have no deed, their grantor have incomplete instruments. Okay, so all the people here, the best thing they can do now is, when your deed is probated already, if anything will happen to it in the future, it will only come from your grantor. Because if your grantor estate does not exist, we will now look at the property. We will not also take the land from you. The law will require that we do formalization. You understand? So the land, they're not going to take it from you. Only the document business now will be something that you got to be, careful with, whether your grantor exists in meaning or they exist by only the paper. Because other people can say they get the land and they not get land for sale, but still they say they get land. So it answers all the other people. The next thing is the church, Reverend Thompson and other people. Church, whenever the land has been given to you, assuming that it is a community, the resolutions and all other paper the people gave you, it validates, you're going there not in secret. Because what is happening is that they are, in fact, the paper they're giving you is such an evidence that indeed the community gave you the land. So if you want D for it, you will apply to the Liberal Land Authority, and then we will now go there to do the vetting and authentication of that document that was given, because some people can go sit down to their own home and write, and then say they want to do this, they want to do that. So some churches have schools. So the instrument that is to be produced for you, sometimes it will be maybe elementary grant or public land or other land deeds, based on what you are about to do on our grant. Even people that are not like church, if it is an institutions, based on our institutions, activities and things, it will determine or give birth to what kind of instruments will be issued to you. Whether some of you will be, in the category of development grant, whether it is like elementary grant that are issued to religious institutions, or the grant deeds that are to be issued. Your specific thing that is to be done can also be referenced on that. The same thing with the government schools and government property, whether like government clinic, anything. So all that one are how it can work. Then there's somebody talk about they ain't got money to sort probate now. You don't got money to probate now. I don't think that issue for us. When you get ready to probate, you will probate. I don't know whether that one a question, but that's the situation. Another somebody talk about wetland issue. I think I will dish out. Your property that extends to the wetland. You know, we were just discussing how deep, how deep is the swamp and thing. If the place is just maybe riverbed or near the water, but it's not in the swamp itself, for the fact that the person, the executor at the time, the person who went to do the survey and the different professionals that were there, they know exactly that place is a land and it can be used for XYZ purpose. They can also indicate that decision that they have made already, and you probated the document, you own that land. But the use of that land that extends to that wetland now is not, the decision is not yours alone. That's one of the things I want all to understand. So we are concluding on that one. The use of the land that extends to wetland, the usage, the determination is not for you alone. So you got to engage government agencies that are responsible for maybe accreditation or giving you that permits, that the thing you want to build or the infrastructure that you want to put on our identical property, whether it's suit or able to be erected in that place. Those are some of the things that you can do. So finally, if you are not able to, in fact, the estate people, we have told them, we already have meeting with them because they were the first people in December before I could travel from here. We call all estates administrators to Senegal along with the surveyor. We told them their surveyor should do the coordinates of their estates and bring it. That's one of the simple things that we'll be using to alleviate these wrongful lies that they're talking about here. If Eddie Bianga is selling land and I got 100 acre of land selling, the only thing I'm supposed to do now is I should just go and ask my surveyor to do the coordinate of that land. And whether you get a deal, you don't get a deal there. The only thing I want you to do the coordinate of that estate, you bring it. Because we want to make sure that the deal that you come in start issuing from February, whether you are operating in the confines of your estate. Because when you bring a deal, there will be coordinate over it. We will put it in the system. If the land is not in your estates that you have given all the coordinate, we will know straight. Because you will see the diagram will just go lay down somewhere else. So the model D information, it must be in our office before your deed can be probated. Simple information.
Okay.
So that one of the things the public I think you people should understand this one. I beg you to tell the people, your estate administrator or the estate document, we're not looking for the deed basically right now, because when you vetted and correct, you get everything. We need a coordinate because you've been selling that land for more than 14 years. You've been selling that land 20 years. Yeah. It can't still be 100 acres now, to be fair. So these are some of the things that
it needs to reduce. Because you've been selling it.
Need to reduce. So because now they're using our OD.
So you say you get an OD that says, for example, you get 100 acres.
Very good.
Whereby you've been selling it.
You've been selling it, and they still selling it now. And they still saying that they still get 100 acres. Oh. How is that possible? So the Google Earth image of that 100 acre land will appear before us. You bring your own deal, we'll put it in something, you look at it. Because if your land deal that you sell like vacant land you went to buy, sometimes when we finish putting it inside, you will see it go sit down over somebody's horse. Then you yourself you will just be right there. You tell us my people are going back. Because nobody can get you hard time. We want to reduce that thing here so that all of us can be on the safe side. Thank you so much.
Dr. Carlo Bengen, the medical director at E&J, says he wants to know the process to probate and what is the exact cost.
Okay, so this is one of the things, and we will be coming to the public in next term of court. I want to discuss that with the probate court and the judge. Right now, we don't have probate court that right. Okay. The circuit judge, signs instead. So he is operating as the probate judge in the county. So the new judge to be assigned for the next term of court, we will discuss it with them. We will appeal to them, maybe lawyering, because the lawyer fee is where the problem can be. The court itself, when we saw that 100 to probate, 150 to probate, 300 to probate, $50 to probate, all that English and that we're not supposed to be saying it. because we ourselves are not the probate code.
Okay.
It is the code that does the probation. When you come now to our office now, land authority, we get $40.
Okay.
That's the clear English that I can boastfully speak, because that's the one I have control over. That's the one I supervising. If anybody is doing anything beyond that, then I can tell you, say, oh, that one there is not it, or it is.
Somebody said they got their land deed in 1960.
Yeah.
What can they do?
They just no trouble with it. If your land deed is probated, then why you don't get issue? Okay. Every deed that have been issued from 1900 yeah, to today's or to any time, your document is no problem, especially when it's probated and registered. Simple information.
People are pleading with you for extension of this deadline.
Yeah. In fact,
Saturday,
Sunday, they're going Sunday. All the churches I attended. The moment I open my mouth for the 18-year business, everybody will want to, ask me to extend time and things. This is a policy instrument.
Is it across the country?
Across the country.
This deadline?
Yeah, somebody was asking that question, I forget it. This is Liberia thing we're talking. The only reason and other countries don't have the opportunity to have people available that they're talking from one location to another, because the transportation not there. The salary will not take you there.
Amen.
But we are hoping and praying that our people take key attention to this. If you have been doing anything correct, why you should be scared of the new thing that is coming? The simple thing. Nothing going to change. The land not changing shape. Nobody taking the land from you. Myself, here, if I come to your home and say, lay your land here, you not stay on here, move from here, then you get problem with me. But we want to protect your land. We want to protect people who buying it now. Because other people buying land that already have been bought. So that all I want, we want to,
Thank you so much for the sensitive information you provided this morning, Mr. Eli Bianga, land administrator of Nimba County, and we hope you members of the public can take the information provided into serious consideration. You want to read your numbers out, or the embarrassment already too much for you?
No, that number on our notice. So yeah, the number.
Yeah, just the headphone is okay. Yeah, go ahead.
My number that 077. Why are you laughing now? 077 912 115. That number just gotta be for the public. So that's it. That's the active number.
The number, of course.
So no, it's part of us now. In the sleeping time, we can just put it on silent, but it's always ringing.
Okay, Mr. Bianga, thank you so much for being here this morning. He has been our guest on the show, Mr. Eddie Bianga Senior, land administrator of Nimba County. We'll take a break and usher in our next guest, the former lawmaker Amos Yanglebo Gesua, and Mr. Jerry Klee from the Nimba County Credit Union Cooperative. This break will be back.
Thank you.
And so welcome back to Break Gompa on VOG 106.5. We have no much time in our favor, 14 minutes past 8 o'clock Emmanuel, welcome back. Listening to Mr. Bianga this morning. Sensitive information regarding land possession, the legality of land, and everything. The only sad thing is that his office is not supported logistically. As big as Nemba County is, he doesn't have motorbike, no car, nothing.
I think that's one of the major challenges across government sector of our country, and we hope that government will be able to address some of those major challenges that are confronting the smooth operation of the land ministries and agencies across the country. Because issue that have to do with land business is very cardinal. And also, he talked about the Burkinabes in the Pabli, or people believed to be Burkinabes in the
Yeah.
Pabli area. I think this has been there for over a couple of years now, and we hope that government would have been able to do something to other regulate the local community dwellers in the place, the commissioners, the townships, the district administrators and things, and the people who are in charge of putting measure in place so that those people do not just come to our country and maybe cause land dispute like every time what we hear from Pabli and other places.
Yeah.
I
It's a
think this is
serious.
this is a serious concern. It should be the national government
Yeah.
concern, security concern as well. And so we hope that the county administration will work in line with the
Yeah.
land authority
It's a
in the
security threat.
county to ensure that those who are coming into our county are legally entering here, and their being here should be for a purpose legally identified by government, so that people don't just use the pool border entry point and system of our country and just come into the country, and the local community dwellers who are also supporting such habit by telling authority that we are bringing those people to work for us. I think they need to desist from this. Apparently, they do not understand the danger or the threat to what they are doing. And I hope that they will be able to understand that right now when administrators are talking or authorities are talking, so that they pay attention to what they say and live in line with them
Okay.
to avoid future
Yeah.
conflict.
Thank you. And so, like we've been announcing, we have Mr. Amos Nyaglebogesua, former Lord Mayor of Gompa, but he is here as head of the Nimba County Credit Union Cooperative, along with Mr. Jerry Klee. He is the administrator of the clinic in Batus, Kwato, one of the clinics that was recently certificated in Senegal by the county health team, powerhouse. And so they are here this morning to talk about the Nimba County Credit Union Cooperative. So we will go over to them. Lawmayor, once a lawmayor, you are always a lawmayor. So
Thank you,
yeah,
thank you, Raily and Emmanuel.
thank you so much for joining us this morning, sir.
Yeah. Firstly, let me say Happy New Year as we
Yeah,
enter 2026.
thank you.
It's our first time
Yeah, I know.
to come to the radio station.
Thank you so much and happy many returns.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Klee, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay.
Firstly, we want to say thank you for the work you are doing here. I'm very impressed with the studio. It looks so attractive, and thank you so much.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah.
And thank you for the clinic, Powerhouse.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
saving a lot of lives on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Swa, welcome. Who takes the lead? Why are you people here this morning?
Okay, thank you very much. We allow the Secretary General to take the lead. He is the Secretary General for the Nimba County Credit Union Cooperative.
Okay.
So, Mr. Clinton, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. We have come this morning to reawaken the Nima County Credit Union Cooperative. This organization existed way back before the coming of Woku that gave birth to the Trust Saving Credit Union that has the head office in the general market. And since the coming of Woku, this organization was dissolved because they came as a model credit union, and so what we practiced before said that we should drop it and follow the model credit union. That's why the institution was dissolved. But since Woku is no more, and we see that the people are scattered with the credit union activities, we want to reawaken the spirit so that all financial institutions, like club, credit union, and so forth, can be controlled. That's why we are here this morning.
Okay, Mr. S.Woleh, you want to add up?
Yeah, exactly. The Nima County Credit Union Cooperative is a group that is responsible for those who have financial club, credit union, SUSU, the women financial group, and so forth. It helped us a lot when we were here. And there was rule. We have rules. You cannot, if for instance you want to establish a club, you can be a renter. Because anytime you can escape with people money. So this group was guarding those process. And so this is the reason why we have come back. And it is this group that through the group that building was built. That's Trust Saving Credit Union. It was built. And so we are back so that we can start what we were doing in the past and even our own move. So this coming first Sunday will be our first meeting.
So is it like an umbrella organization of all credit unions?
Exactly.
For example, the whole Nima Community Radio Association.
Exactly.
So all of you will now go on the
Nima County
Credit Union Cooperative.
Yeah.
Are you registered with the government of Liberia?
We were registered.
Legitimacy.
Exactly so.
Are you registered?
Yes. You see, this is the reason why even Central Bank gave out a loan in 2012. And we are centralized every by city district. So for instance, Gompa City, cover the whole of Ga, Lao, and the rest of it. Then we get Secretary City, cover the rest of the area around that area, Tapeta, and so forth. So it's registered and it's well known.
It is registered and it is well known. Your registration document, is it up to date?
It's up. No, it's not
because
up
you've
to
been
date.
down for some years, according to you, right?
This is what we're saying. It's not up to date now. This is what
so you are trying to reactivate.
Exactly.
But are you recognized by the government?
We are recognized by the government
to steer the affairs of all credit unions in Nimba County. That's why I'm asking that question.
Yes. It is true one. The Liberian National Credit Union Association, ECUNA, which has the head office in Monrovia. Yes.
So you are the sub branch of, how you call it?
ECUNA. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And to just add up, when Woku came,
yes.
It is true our organization that Woku that sector, to spread around. And so it will not know, I don't think it will come to us, to be the base for their institution. So we are known, we are registered, we are known.
Do you have a bank account as a cooperative?
Right now,
you have head office?
The office?
Yeah, because you said that a renter cannot establish a credit union because at any time you can buy a lawyer flat. And I think that's the rationale, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
Our office is right to Guanbeh. The White Trust Saving Credit was using.
Oh, okay.
That building. Yeah.
Right near the market?
Right near the market.
So that is your office?
That's our office.
Where the Trust Saving Credit Union used to be?
Yes.
Is it open now? I've been passing around that
place.
No,
it's closed. So we are about to open it.
I'm asking these questions because money issue is very important.
Exactly.
So that in case of anything, people will know where to go, who to get to at what time. Yes.
We protect. They are in on the jet so not to eat the people money. So we protect individuals and also protect the organization as well. Okay. Yeah, that's the in on the jet.
Just some people credit from the club and then they don't want to pay. So they run away.
They run away.
Okay.
The reason why the organization is all about is we have people those days. I wish that in 2007, that Sunday Mechanic Credit Union Cooperative was established. Mr. Kuri have his club and I have mine. So people used to come and take loan. The same person who take loan for mine, he will go and take loan for Jerry. We both of us, we don't know. They used to call it D.O. Kobaho. And it created a lot of problems for us.
Yeah, D.O. I've been hearing that D.O. Kobaho. So you take money from here, you pay the lot of credit. Take money from
so when we got to realize it and we'll keep together now, before we can even give you loan, we start asking one another how the person set up with you. Okay. So it helped.
So the meantime over to Emmanuel, I think he has some questions. Amen. Mr. Clay and the former mayor, Amos Yangle, will get sore.
Yeah, it's good to have the Lord Mayor this morning in our studio, the former Lord Mayor, Mr. Cleek, to talk about this credit union business. And I listened to them. They talk about the union being down for a couple of years. Can you tell the public what was the cause of the union being down for those number of years? And now coming to inform them that you are about to reawaken, what assurance can you also give to them that what transpired that led to the closure of the union for a couple of years won't happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The closure was due to the arrival of Woku. As I said earlier, Woku is a World Council of Credit Union. So when they came into the country, we could not be operating Nima County Credit Union at the same time be a part of Woku. And so we have to drop the Nima County Credit Union because the same officials of the Nima County Credit Union were, they were, heading the activities of Woku. And so we could not be operating both. That's why we dropped it. But it was not for financial or any other reason.
So what happened to people who were saving with you or who were doing business with you before the arrival of Woku?
Well, this actually we were not the institution was to monitor the activities of credit union,
Yeah.
but there were no saving.
But that time you were monitoring the affairs or you were supervising the affairs
Yeah.
of local saving unions.
Yes.
Yeah, so you were still doing transaction because people who you were supervising, they were looking up to you for direction and things.
No.
But Woku came now and you
Yeah.
decided to drop arm and let Woku operate. So that's why I'm asking, what was their status?
We incorporated all the financial institutions were incorporated into Woku. Okay, and so whatever finances you had in your institution, you took it to Woku. I think that was the understanding.
A couple of years ago, there was some group of people who were raising concern about the status of the trust saving union, um, making allegation. I think against you, Mr.
Yeah.
Click. I
Yeah.
can remember that.
Yeah.
That their finance placed in the trust saving union was mismanaged. Now you are about to reawaken. The name now is Nima Credit Union.
Nima
Credit Union Cooperative.
Nima Credit Union Cooperative.
Yeah.
Now, trust saving union is now existing now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we cannot say it not existing now. It still exists. The issue with this trust saving credit union, it's a complicated issue. Right now, the issue is before the government, and that institution was merely established by the government. Okay, so whatever difficulty we faced at the time, we wrote the government, and then even those who were raising the issue were all invited to Monrovia, and then how to handle this issue was handled in Monrovia. So what the government told us was to audit the area, and they sent auditor in recent times, and the institution was audited, but the manager that was controlling the place, okay, the manager is no longer around, and so
He's out of Liberia.
Well,
I think that Thomas
Demao. Okay, Tomo is not out of Liberia, though I don't really know his exact location.
Yeah, for me, I was skipping that point to come to that later on, but the fact that Emmanuel asked that question is a serious concern.
Sure.
Millions of dollars. I'm told people deposited that money and few guys just took it and ran away. And you are telling us Demao is not in Nimba, so he cannot be traced?
Well, you see, this is the issue.
Because if you are telling the public to join your organization now, the Nimba County Credit Union Corporation,
purely governmental. Thomas Dimau was, though we were set up as the board, but Thomas Dimau was not appointed by the board. Okay, it was the institution that brought the workers in.
Woku, which one?
Woku.
Woku is the one that brought Thomas Dimau.
They employed and they paid.
But you were the board.
Okay,
board of director.
Yeah.
So who was the board chair?
I was the board chair. Okay, the board constituted with members from Nima, Bon, and Lofa.
Have you investigated how much got disappeared from trust? Because as we speak, Trust Saving Credit Union is no more.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
That institution, it was a mini bank.
Yeah.
Lomel,
yeah.
Right? And it's broke down. People money left. Have you investigated how much that people were saving and it got destroyed?
Let me come into that question.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Yes,
You know the reason why Nima Credit Union Cooperative is back is because to restrict the people money.
Okay.
Because if that place is closed down, the possibility of the people getting their money, it will be impossible. And so we come back because I'm the chairperson of Nemakade Credit Union Cooperative. Okay. That Nemakade Credit Union Cooperative gave birth to Trust Saving Credit Union.
Okay.
You getting me? Because they told us, you take your money now and do it as a bank. The what they call Trust Saving Credit Union. As we speak right now, even Wood Jacob is the chairperson for the district.
Okay.
He has $500,000 within that with Trust Saving Credit Union. My said, I speak to you. My share is there. 10,000 is there. There are a lot of people money that there. So we cannot sit as we have brought this Trust Saving Credit Union and then they put money there down. We have been there has been a group who have been advocating.
And there's another group from Tapeta. I'm told that they have huge amount of money there.
That is same group. They same credit. They had a soft office interpreter. I was just recently interpreter. So you cannot, if we cannot organize it or the mechanical union cooperative, but the possibility of people getting their money is impossible. So we are back to be able to work and retrieve the people money. And work with it has to the standard. And do that is to do it as a team, as a group. So this is why we are here. We are calling on all those who have the credit union club to come.
Okay.
So that we can start our own work that we were doing
and
before.
Those who money left in our bank until it went down, they should
all of them should
come to reawaken the group.
Yeah, all of them should
so that
come.
they can be able to retrieve the money.
Exactly.
Basically, how much they should leave there too? You have your own credit union.
Of course. You see, I think I left something like 10,000 besides
US dollars.
No.
Oh, $100.
You know, we do that was saving and then registration. Okay. So the saving I left there was something like $10,000.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. That was the saving. Yeah.
So if you are calling on people to come, especially those who money left in a trust saving union and others who are doing credit union business right now in the county, why are you changing the name, not continuing with the trust saving union name?
No, Trust Saving Credit Union is not. I told you the group that gave birth to Trust Saving Credit Union is Nima Credit Union Cooperative.
Okay.
It's Nima Credit Union Cooperative. So that is son.
So you are
the
going
father
back,
is what?
You are going back to your original status.
Exactly. To be able to prosecute those guys and who took money for the Trust Saving Credit Union.
But you are telling us that they have gone away.
No, they are not going away.
You know,
they are not going away.
No matter where they are. You know, you see, the thing is not individual business. For instance, the Thomas Demand, who has been the manager, you know, okay, that the institution. So I generically will not just go and wrap in. But if we have institution that can work after it, we just the same way we have been pressurizing the APEC body to audit the institution. Once we are serving as a group, we're able to do that. Okay. But individuals to be running behind institutional activities is very difficult.
So now you are trying to reawaken the Nema County Cooperative. What are you calling members now to start coming to the office? Or what?
Yes, this coming first Sunday, which is February 1st, by 2:00 in the afternoon. All those who have financial club, credit union, susu, they should assemble to do that registration. And registration will be $500. Okay. If we have our member then before, we can call the national head, which is, he was here in recent time when the old man Wallace passed away. He is Buzewe Yabazu,
the national president.
Yeah, he's the manager for the Liberian Credit Union Association.
So apart from the $500 you spoke of for registration, are there any requirement?
The requirement is you come along with your barrier and constitution. If you don't have your barrier and constitution, you come on with the listing of your staff, the president, the secretary, and the name of the organization and the location of the organization. If we have that, we can work with you to be able to have a standard document.
That's great.
Yes.
Where is the office? For now, where can they
The
meet?
office where now is where the building that Trust Saving Credit Union were using in the marketing.
Were you opening it today?
We open it on Sunday. We always go there.
Okay.
We always go there. We are doing the cleaning up.
You
We
need
are,
to repaint the building because
exactly.
the thing is peeling.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
What can you tell those who will be skeptical to join you and say,
No.
"Let me go to guy again to eat our money"? What will you tell?
No. Let me tell you, in the first place, before you can even be a member of this particular group, you must first of all have your or club or credit union.
Okay.
So an individual cannot be a member.
Yes. So it's a club.
Only a club can join the body.
Okay.
And so we let them let them trust us. We live in the community. The reason why we are coming, if we are leaving it down, it will haunt us tomorrow. These people, when they brought these people and they put in our money, they don't do anything in it. This is the more reason why we are here.
Especially a former mayor of the city.
Yes.
Yes. A character.
Yes.
Then when you want
Because
to
even when I was city mayor,
Yeah.
they used to bring their complaint to me every time.
Okay.
Oh, they did burglary and things. So now when you go there, when you see a lot of fishes. And so they point in time, but who all we can blame, when Nima man died and Nima man killed Nima man. I'm saying this to say that Rana Fangalo, he from Nima.
Okay.
It's Rana Fangalo, well, he and I. And then with Jerry, then we established the whole thing, we look for the land, everything. He was a manager. And he brought our boy as an accountant. He talked about the one man.
It's called him, man.
So, yeah.
So he brought Mr. Tomorrow.
He brought Mr. Tumaru. And so, everything that we are saying is circle around Randall Fangalo. We are not, because the complaint that we did to Central Bank, his name is in it.
Okay.
So he will be one of the person that we start engaging, then he, along with Thomas Tumaru, to make sure that people money be available. So that they can look at our blind. The only reason why this thing happen is you make my secretary general as a board chairperson.
Board chair.
And like you gave me the man.
So who constituted the board?
Is the Nimakana Union together, all of us.
Yeah, the board.
So then, how is it that the board is not the one that appointed the manager of the bank?
But that the conflicting aspect that came about, because it was Woku who are paying the manager. Look, see, they pay the manager $750.
I'm finding it hard to understand.
Let me just throw light on this board business. You know, the Trust Saving Credit Union is a regional something that comprises of Lofa, Bon, and Nimba.
Okay.
Okay, so the board membership was allocated to Lofa, Bon, and Nimba. Okay. So the more membership you have, you know, the more representation you have in the institution. So Nimba being, with more credit union, I think Nimba had 3 persons. Okay. There were 9 board members. Okay, I think Nimba had 4. The 5 were from, 2 were from Bon, and 3 were from Lofa. And so, this constitution of the board, it made it difficult for the work. And then the board member too, they were appointed by the member of the community.
But according to you, the two of you, the Trust Saving Credit Union it was given birth to by the Nimakande Credit Union Cooperative.
Yes.
So then the manager who went there to steer the affairs of that credit union, according to you, you have no authority over him. You don't know about his appointment. So how can you give birth to an institution that is being headed by somebody you have no control over? You have no knowledge about how it came about.
No, in that we don't have no knowledge about how it came about.
Okay.
We have knowledge. But what we are saying, money. Now we gave the authority to the man, but we don't have the authority to pay him. It was now what we were paying.
Okay.
You see the conflicting aspect that we're talking about? What we paying the man $750.
But love me, how will you hire somebody to do a piece of job for you and you do not have the finance to pay and rather expecting different person to pay? How do you think that?
So now you see,
perform to
as we were moving on, the credit union broke down.
You see,
that was the cause of the breaking of the institution down.
Because he was paid by Woku.
Because he was paid by Woku.
And he had no voice over him.
We have no voice.
No authority.
When they tell you to report, he was a chairperson when they even invite him. He can't come to a call because he take direct instruction
From Wogu.
from Wogu.
So he had no respect for the bull.
No,
not at all.
not at all.
So now who responsible here now? I don't, that's not what I'm saying. I don't understand.
Because
the Nimakande Credit Union Cooperative gave birth to this trust saving credit union. But then you have the manager who had no respect for the board members.
But you know the reason why we are complaining to Central Bank?
No.
We went Central Bank and all responsible for it. We went to Central Bank, and the Central Bank would send CDA to do the audit. Because they are the ones, these people were working with directly. When they came in the country, they went straight to the Central Bank.
Yeah, because Central Bank has control
of
financial matters
in
in the country. Yeah.
All of what we are saying right now, as we speak, right now, as we live on there, the reason why we organizing ourselves, so that we can be as a team and see to it that these people pay these people money.
So, Mr. Klee, you were the board chair.
Yeah.
How many times did you invite Mr. Dimao, who was the manager of the trust saving credit union, to make a report to you, the board?
But the first thing, I think the question I wanted to ask that was there. Did you people used to have board meeting?
Yes. With the management?
Were you people having board meeting, I mean?
Well, okay, at the time when the trust saving credit union was existing, we were Woku present. We used to have board meeting. And this meeting was called by a Woku. Okay, it is Woku who should take the responsibility to sponsor wherever, we will have to go for a board meeting. And so, report was given directly to Woku. Okay.
You were the mother organization on ground, the Nima Credit Union.
That gave birth to the Trust Saving Credit
Union. Before the arrival of Woku.
Yeah.
Were there any formal agreement between you, the Nima Credit Union, and Woku, indicating that we are the pioneer organization, we are the mother organization on ground? It is true that you are coming and you are our international partner, but were there any spelled out regulations between the both of you that will guide your operation?
Okay. When we say that we give birth to Woku, okay, because we existed before, but Woku formation was done in Monrovia, and so when they got here, and so they came to us so that one information they brought to us to forget about what we were doing is that the credit union practices we were doing were not good. Okay. So when they came, they said that they were bringing model credit union so that we can follow.
So they discouraged you from what you were doing first.
Of course. They said they were bringing model credit union that the entire country would follow. That's why they divided the whole country into
zones.
Into regions. Okay. And so, what the practices we were doing, we felt that they were inferior to what they were bringing.
Yes.
And so when they came, they appointed all the officials that they appointed. And everything started from Monrovia, from the air office.
And they had the money.
Oh, they had the money.
To pay whoever.
Okay, you see. And so once they told us that what we were doing was not good, so we had the mind that they were bringing something good, and so we abolished what we were doing to follow them. But then, because they had the money, they control everything, and so we had no authority over them.
So every time you had meeting, the meeting was coordinated by Woku.
Woku presided over the meeting.
Not you as board chair.
Not me as board chair. Woku presided over the meeting.
So it means that the credit unions across Nima County were taking risk to be saving their money in the trust saving credit union because you got no authority over the management.
Sure, because the APE body,
yes.
It was the activity was conducted by Woku to the APE body. And then when they say if the National Credit Union Association in Monrovia, okay, so every time we're going for a meeting, they will be present, and then Woku conduct the meeting. And so since they accepted it, because we felt that was the standard credit union they were talking about, so how we accepted it. Okay.
Lamia, you want to say something about that?
Yeah. What I want to say, or what we are coming here to do.
Everything money matter.
What we are coming here to tell our people who listen to us.
Yeah.
That error have been made.
Okay.
Mistake have been made.
And you take the blame.
And we take the blame. Okay. Because it is us, through us, the people came here. Okay? There was no written document from the national body to us. But all we wanted is that somebody got if somebody in the water on the stream needed to you say you hold it. We wanted building. You understand? Mm-hmm. That building was for Bon, Lofa, and Nima. And before the formation, for me to go on a national level representing Nima, The argument at the time was Lofa and Bond, the credit union they have, it was less and Nima have more. This is the reason why you see that bank here. And we can bring that bank here then, and then mismanagement there, then we sit quietly. This is the reason why we want to reorganize and start, because it is not organization that can engage. Because if you go to court, it will tell you who are you, and you say a chairperson. Chairperson, how many person you have now? A member, no member. It becomes difficult.
Okay.
It becomes difficult. My organization has been established, the Self Development Financial Club, which before the bank coming to Gompa, before even the belly of Gompa, everybody knows Self Development Financial Club. And so we are back. And I'm the head of that. And so, head of the body, I had to organize mine before even organizing the whole body. This is the reason why we're all here. But we make sure we get the people money out. That's the team is working. Titus from Senegal. Titus is right now in Monrovia. He has been working hard. He's one of those who have been working hard to make sure that the people money, they get the people money. He has refused a lot of bribe. And so we are here to join him.
Bribe from who?
What I'm saying, so that people can say, "My man, you take the thing and go sit down for but the whole thing here."
So that what I'm asking, whether is that
Yeah.
official from central bank or
No, not from central bank per se. But he have been telling me, some people have been telling him, say, "My man, let's divide it. We'll get one, we'll get your call, we go by your business." But he has not been in that kind of person. Titus. So I gave that credit. So all we can say, those who have their money in trust saving credit union, it will not go in vain. But the most important aspect is for us to reorganize and the mistake I will make in the past for us to be able to straighten it up.
Okay.
That's why we are here.
Okay, so the issue with the trust saving credit union, we don't want the people to blend it with this Nima County Credit Union. The trust saving credit union issue is right now before the government, and then the only time we can push it is when we are organized to push it. So for individual to push it, it will be difficult. Right now, the government set up auditing team that came here and audited, but the result they put
but
up.
who do they audit?
Thomas
Dimawu is not around.
No,
The auditor Thomas Dimawu.
They invited him.
Oh,
Okay. The government invited him to come to present.
And he came here.
He came here.
Okay.
He came here. He was audited, but the report, the audit was not completed because there was some document he asked that he never had it, and so they promised that they will meet him on road to conclude it. So up to now, he has not been concluded actually.
Okay, I think we can go to the phone lines and hear from some of your members. So we have Mr. Emmanuel Gesua. He's the former mayor of Gompa, but he is here as head of the Nemba County Credit Union Cooperative. And then we have Mr. Jerry Klee, who also has his own credit union. He is an official SG, right?
Yeah, Secretary General.
Okay, Secretary General of the Nemba County Credit Union Cooperative. So they are talking about reawakening the institution so you can be a part of it if you have your own credit union. You can't join as an individual, but you can join as an institution,
Yes.
Credit union. So you have your credit union, you want to join them, you can now call us, or maybe you want to understand some things regarding this trust saving credit union that we were talking about. Also, you can call to ask them. Call us on 0770 562672 086 537747 0775 159 333. Our first caller is Frederick Bondro.
Yes. Good morning, Ray. Good morning to the studio guests and good morning to S.Woleh.
Yeah, welcome, Oman.
Thank you so much. Everything has a time. 2007 that former lawmaker is talking about.
I'm a lawmaker, not lawmaker, lawmaker, mayor.
Thank you. Lawmaker was talking about they were having a credit union in a particular locality. One of my brothers, he got two of mine, already they were part of that organization. Really, to impress you, people on the account was the only people that they could give room to that time. And they even extended the bridge into our own town, Petala.
Okay.
And to interest you, there was no here, no take. That money went in room because they just used to use it on their own any kind of way. When you ask questions, they can put up angry. Angry. So this is what they used to do. So for me, I'm part of credit union. So for our credit union to even be a member of the union,
Yeah.
it will be very difficult because we know them.
Okay.
We know how they operated with us before. So thank you ever so much for having me on your show.
Okay, that is a point. They will respond to that. Let me take this person. Morning.
Good morning. This is Baron Dolo.
Mr. Baron Dolo, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I listened to the non-mayor and Mr. Lee. What he says there is true, but what I want to tell you is that say you're encouraging us to come back on board. That this mistake will not be repeat again because when you talk about the people, when the black people sell money that was smoking and you run those elections during that time. So what you guys are aware, they protect when you join the group, even you have the way you have your president, somebody there, if you have that kind of take money for your club, that want to pay, when you get a complaint, the time which you got to the men out there and tell the money what to the same people they divide. So myself, I'm directly with what you got. So we need that need to come back and thank God for them to take back all that down for the guys to come back so we can help our people in the community. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. Let me hear from this person.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, your name?
Yeah,
Emmanuel, welcome.
But now, that place goes down, they forget to do that. We put money there and we're supposed to get the money and make use of it. But the former Lord Mayor, the former Lord Mayor, said the complaint was going to him. According to him, said last time you were doing other work, you were not paying attention. But you see, in a place here, sometimes we like to look at something when it's small. For people who are written up, when they go out of power, then people will go after them, you let it down, and they will start feeling two things. We are very, 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 we are very over and over and over. But the concern meaning that will make our money, they're not supposed to go 1 year, they're not supposed to go 4, 5, 6, 7 months. But look at the kind of years that are passed in the money.
But they are saying this is the reason why they are trying to reawaken the cooperatives so that they can work after your money. Hmm. Okay. Okay, oh man, thank you. The radio here, you can talk in time. 086-5377-47 07705626672. This person. Morning.
Really morning.
Your name?
I'm John calling from Dingamo.
Welcome, John.
You know, our very new business they're talking, we were part of it 2012.
Okay.
Even on our chairmanship put together. The problem in this country is when Liberia organized, the organization was fun. They even help us to even get our debts from people who were running away from us. Because in Dingamo here, he helped us, we even collected
Okay.
But the problem here is that when we organize something like this, the thing that can happen, every more busy people being here or there, they having other things to do, they can always bring problem in it. So I myself, we try to organize our new credit union, and I'm happy to hear them this morning.
So you
Those things when they are organization, when we are grouping, it can help us, it can give us those strength. So
seriously.
my recommendation now this time is they are organizing it. This the same way they have go to that bank that took that. There should be go to the people who will be taking in the dealership, so that other people can be accountable to other people when something like that happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So when someone who is heading is not accountable to somebody, they can bring that down. That truck bring down.
Seriously.
So
You got point.
now we are.
Eric B. Yene.
Good morning, really. Good morning. The most decent still your man from 34.
Welcome, Omen.
Yeah, we posted the truth on the matter be taking from the event. I
Mm.
want to ask the common mayor
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
You were in the before where I did that money was stolen. What about count of it? Are they all pay that money back or are they all measure in place to give that money to them? Once like first and secondly,
Mm.
get their market place because what problem went on. How does someone trust them to join because when the first time they stole from them? How can they trust them?
Okay. Thank you. I think we'll go over to them to respond to the first concerns raised by the community. Yes, welcome back.
Let me say that again. I heard somebody saying something in Beseda.
Yeah, Frederick Buandro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that right now as I speak to you, they help the money that Nemakane Credit Union Cooperative brought in this place through Central Bank. That we distribute in the country. Some of the club are still owing that money. Nemakane Credit Union itself took $10 million dollars from Central Bank and distributed on certain district. I think they district carry 2,500,000 because they have a higher credit union who Jacob were heading. So for somebody to say we love it and we brought money, we give it to our members. You understand? And so we were there for them. But it's just a matter of the trust saving credit union, the way in which the management system was put in place got us to not be in control. But now the market credit union is well prepared to lobby more for the member. And then the member can join together so that we can do more, we can do exploit, not only in giving money loan, but other businesses we want to get involved into at the point in time now, so that the people of Nima can benefit what they deserve.
Mr. Clay, you want to say something?
Yeah, okay. I know there are mixed feelings when it comes to this trust saving credit union, but we want to give assurance you're taking your own the National Credit Union Association. So once the issue is before then, we cannot render our own decision on the other side. But once we come together as a body, we'll be able to fight it. So that's the assurance I can give.
Okay. Yes, so let's take one or two calls and then we can allow you to go. 0770-562672, 086-537747, 0775-159-333. We don't have much time. Our guest will have to go. The issue of the trust saving credit union is the one that may give you some tough time because you have to actually run after the people's money. They need their money. Yeah. So I don't know how soon they can hope to get words from you regarding those who took the people's money. When are you going to start chasing them? Let's take our last call and then we'll come to you. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
I'm Mr. Clement from FPMC.
Welcome, Omen.
I want to know the registration. I didn't get it clearly.
So do you have your own $500? But do you have your own credit union?
Yeah, we have a club.
Oh, okay, you got a club. So before you join them, it's $500 with all your legal documents.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let me squeeze in Uncle Nyamiampe. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Uncle Nyamiampe.
Welcome, Mr. Miampe.
I listened to the two manager which time AB organize his club, pay with our money.
Okay.
When we saw the man there, our money could not come until up and now. This guy is saying this will have in a bank, Mr. Blewoki, we won't have getting some part of that money. If they are trying to reactivate those that have been victimized, let them get bear in so that they can reunion the organization and retrieve their money. Money can never be racking, but they are doing well for the community. The community benefited a lot from that organization when some of us got into it. We saw it. So that's all. It is the word of encouragement. Let them bear it. Let the people run after their money. And because our soldier cannot stay over there, why it is not useful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uncle Nyam Nyape. Thank you so much. We have to go to our guest for their conclusion. Yes, welcome back.
So, okay, so we want to appreciate the time and the listener as well. So one last thing we can say is that this trust saving credit union issue, it should not oversee what we really intend to do right now. So we want all those who have their club and credit union to come and register. Together we can form the union to fight that all those who are victimized can retrieve their money. So let them be encouraged. Let them have the hope that once we are together, we can retrieve the money.
Okay.
Okay, really, I think he asked about time frame. The fact that we'll be starting first Sunday, 2 o'clock. From that time now upward, there will be a lot of progress. We start engaging. This thing will not only lay a, we do it, we put politics and all inside. When I say we put politics inside, we engage our 2 senators with a formal communication that this is what are happening, and we need you people to tell central bank to bring these people on board because they are the one, through them they were paying these people. So that you can be able to give the people money, but you can't take people money and they suffer for. And right now, like Yam say, money can get ratted. So we want for people to be patient, man, and then organize the organization. Don't think say your money business will be misplaced. No, we work hard so that you can get your money. You suffer for it. Thank you very much, and thank you for giving us the airtime to talk to our people there. Sunday, 2 o'clock, first Sunday, which is February 1st, is our first meeting day.
Okay.
At JKM as trust saving office.
They simply what I'm gonna get missing.
But there's no way. They simply don't run away from them. You gotta go there. You gotta go there because okay. Simply I will get your money back to you. You can't run away from that building.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, the Honorable former Lord Mayor Emmanuel Geswa. He is the head of the Nemba County Credit Union Cooperative, along with his SG, Mr. Jerry Klee. I want to say thank you so much for following our conversation this morning with them. Let us take a break. We'll be right back.
Liberians are about to enjoy plenty good things, yeah. Good things? But where are the good things coming from? Aslamita Liberia is ready polo to move into the phase 2 expansion. So what did that one mean for me and you? It means plenty job for Liberians, more contracts for Liberian businesses, and more money for the Liberian government to support education, health, and many more. And in this phase 2, Aslamita will pay about 200 million American money to the government of Liberia. What? And that's not all. Yeah? On the job side, over 7,000 new jobs will come for us who don't have jobs. With this expansion, community development money will go up. They will also make the port of Buchanan and the railway bigger too. Jobs for railways. Aslamita is investing in Liberia's future. Message from ArcelorMittal Liberia.
ArcelorMittal Liberia is our proud partner in this business. Welcome back, Emmanuel.
I say good morning to those of you who are just joining us on the radio, on the social media. Thanks for joining us this morning. Uh, I must say thanks to the former Lord Mayor
Yep.
and Mr. Klee for their appearance this morning, um, talking about the reawakening of the Nimbas Credit Union, and also talking about issues surrounding the saving union, because years back there had been a serious problem for those who were saving their money with the union, and the current status of their advocacy. We hope that they will do it to the fullest, so that people who saved their money will be able to get them back for other use, and that will also help to boost their morale about what they intend to do with the Nimba Credit Union, because that will they will solidify their trust to the people, and so we hope that they will do everything it takes so that they can retrieve the people's money. But I think those are challenges that we face in our country.
Yeah.
The issue of trust, integrity are all major problems for us. So we hope that the government will also be able to listen to them, because years back, even current, people feel that because of their connections, their affiliations, because of the position they occupy, they are untouchable when they do certain things. So we hope that those kind of mindset will be broken, so that people can just serve for the interest of the public and the good of everyone. Yeah.
Yes, that is good. A lot of people have been expressing concern over that. Millions of dollars left in our bank. Emmanuel, it just got destroyed. It just went down. Mr. Thomas Demau, the rest of the guys who were there up to now, we have not been seeing them, whether they are staying in Liberia or out of the country. But it's a good thing that Mr. Sua and his colleagues are all trying to reawaken the Nema County Credit Union Cooperative, so that at least they can chase those guys to provide, our people hard and resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those who are part, no need to sit back
Uh-huh.
to get discouraged. I think this is the time now that we come together, form a stronger union to speak with one voice,
Yeah.
so that, because that kind of issue cannot be raised by an individual. You need group of people who have
Yeah.
been affected
Mm-hmm.
coming together, speaking out about or against the ills, so that government will be able to pay attention to them. Because if one person or two people are in a vanguard talking every time, people may take that not seriously, and thinking that they I don't know, but this is normally in advocacy and other, especially things like that. When you are in group, you are easily listened to than when an individual is talking on behalf of group entirely. So those of you who have been affected, those of you who have your own credit union, I think it's now time that you amalgamate that force, that union, so that when you speak with authority, and government will be able to give you that leverage, so that some of those issues that will be raised will get addressed. So don't sit back. I know it's discouraging, it's challenging, but don't sit back. You have to come to the front page. You have to be part of the union. You have to be part of the decision, so that you will be able to get your catch back.
Okay. Without much to do, I think we can stop here so
Let
far
us
today.
say good morning. Thanks for
Yes.
joining. Alena, the guys in India.
Yeah, I think he's there for studies.
Yeah, he's following us this morning.
Yeah. Hetola, good morning.
Heta, good
He used to
morning.
be with LBDR.
Yeah.
And all of our bankers, good morning. Jacobson Jirigon, Emmet Sano, Harris Nyanse Jr., he's the manager of GT Bank, Ganta Branch. All of you at the various banks. Access Bank. Ganta Branch Access Bank was the best performing branch for the entire Access Bank branches across the country. So we say thank you for the hard work. Our dear friend and brother, Lekwasi Mobile was there recently. So we say congratulations. Thank you for the hard work that made you to be the best branch of Access Bank in Liberia. I think we can go.
Yeah, so we also want to appreciate our people. You know, before we go, the issue of the Sona on Monday has been the talk of
Yeah.
the week.
All parties are
Yeah, all
reacting.
parties are reacting. But I think, like we said yesterday, we need to be more uh, comprehensive in our understandings. Meaning, when people speak, when people write, we need to sit and critically analyze what they said or what they have written, so that you will not just come up promptly when people speak and condemn everything. Then people will be questioning your level of understandings. People will be arguing your the responsibility that you have, especially, for example, after the Suna, the lawmakers, some of the lawmakers, I don't know, in this country when people are in opposition, it means everything about them have been lost or what. The president gave report to the House of Legislature in our country. For the House of Legislature grabbing that report and taking time to go into that report and analyze page by page or topic by topic what the president said, what are those truth in what he said, which one makes sense and which one do not make sense, how they can be able to hold the president's feet to fire to address some of those things that are confronting our people. And then right after giving a speech, and then you just come on public speech and say the president lied. Now, the understanding of people who are up to task in thinking will be that you yourself do not even know what you are doing in the House of Legislature. Because if you know your function in the House of Legislature, those reports that the president giving to you, you should be your concern to go after them or to know some of those things that the president talking about. They might have already happened in your district or in other people's districts. So you do that consultation to know what written in a report, whether they are true or not. So now, why will you just come or categorically or bluntly to just say the president lied? So I think the problem we have in this country is, like I always say, it is something that trickles down to the common people, because the kind of people we elect to go and represent or at the House of Legislature it indicates the kind of people we are. So I think we need to do much more better. Like I said yesterday, we need a national robust civic education, not just to limit our education to classroom education. The government needs to look into this. Partner needs to look into this. The understanding of our people, the way our people perceive things is absolutely contrary to the world and understanding of things. And I think people who are into policy making areas, are behaving like the way our policy makers behave in this country. Really, really, it behooves my imagination to see what those people are doing to be kind of reputable and in a very cardinal area in a country that have the responsibility to transform the system. So you have people who are ignorant, who do not know anything. We place them there, they sit down there, and the only thing they do is just to make unnecessary noise.
But a very lawmaker who said that the president lied was a very lawmaker who said that he had not received invitation to attend the Sona. When your presence at the Sona is your constitutional responsibility, but you're
That's
saying,
what I'm saying.
So for me, everything he said that the president lied in that Sona is not a surprising thing to me, because he's ignorant to what he should be doing in that legislature. That's just what I can say about that. It's disappointing that we have people at that level who do not even read well to understand their own responsibilities. That's what I can add on to that, Emmanuel.
Yeah,
It's disappointing, it's frustrating.
Yes, I
but
like Mr. Cummings.
yes, I've not really listened to the
um,
entire clip.
Yes, I don't listen to it, but I read
Okay.
a portion of his criticism, very constructive.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow we will speak about it,
Cummings has always been.
because when you are in opposition, that does not mean that you have lost your senses. because opposition are government in waiting.
Yeah.
So you capitalize on the errors of the government and speak boldly. We fight not just to make everything look ugly because you just want to come to power. The president talk about audit. I think there's a certain number of audit that have been completed, and the number that out of the numbers that he spoke of, the one that have been prosecuted, I think about 2 or 3. And so Mr. Cummings place his emphasis on one of the in a sona on that. One of the emphasis was placed on that. If you are talking about transparency and accountability and fighting against corruption, and you are talking about number of alleged corruption cases, and this number have been adjudicated or prosecuted, it means it's less.
Yeah.
So the government need to do more.
So there's a slow
Especially
pace.
there's a slow pace in the fight against corruption.
Yeah.
And this is the point that is making our system very rotten, because corruption in this country have been normalized, and people see it as a custom, a way of life. So the government that needs to actually do away with it need to be robust, not to just be reneging on taking a decision that will enable you to fight against corruption. I think that point Mr. Cummings raised was very cardinal. And tomorrow
we can talk about that tomorrow.
Detail.
Thank you so much for being here this morning. Thanks to all of you, our viewers online, our listeners in radio land. We say thank you so much. Join us tomorrow. Thanks to all of our guests for being here this morning. Raily, Guanbeh and Emmanuel S.Woleh. We say have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.